on to our keynote speech, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Director General Mr. Lü Zhenhua from Administration of Digital Industries. From MODA, Ministry of Digital Affairs, 署长好。
Good morning, distinguished guests. Today's my speech is Taiwan's experience in digital transformation. So we call visible connectivity age. In Taiwan, we have a highly trusted ICT environment, attracting numerous global brands to invest. And since Taiwan's ICT infrastructure is complete, so while Taiwanese people have higher technology literacy and strong digital competitiveness, making Taiwan an excellent place to promote ICT industry growth in this region and attract more foreign investment. And Audrey Tang this morning, she just make a speech here, and he wrote down that when we see Internet of Things, let's make it an Internet of Beings. And when we see virtual reality, let's make it a shared reality. And when we see machine learning, let's make it collaborative learning. And when we see user experience, let's make it about human experience. Last one is that when we hear the singularity is near, let us remember the priority is here. So under this mindset, she also think Taiwan is a trustworthiness space. That is MIT, T is also means trustworthiness. That accelerate industry digital innovation and transformation that have all over the world that we can manufacture not only the hardware, but also now software is very important. And so CISA is the most important partner for MODA. That I work for MODA. I'm DG from Administration of Digital Industries. So CISA is my big partner. And Brian son is my big brother, right? Okay, so thank you, please sit down. And the position of ADI that the MODA will build digital resilience that focuses on three main issues. That so-called social development, industry development, and the emergency response. While ADI, one of the two third-level authority under MODA, is responsible for industry's development. And ADI, we work together with industries that facilitating transformation, and we work for the research and the academic, that is strategy think tank, and for the innovators, entrepreneurs that we want to do more for disruptive innovation. And in the right side, the government side, the digital economy and the policy planning and the regulation drafting, that is for government between each other. And also important is that international industry organization like Associate, like WISA, we want to working together with the international organization that have global cooperation, business opportunities, and best practices sharing. So today's Digital Asia is that this forum unites stakeholders from across Asia, Oceania region to explore and discuss the latest trends in the digital landscape. And ADI plays a vital role and work alongside associates and its networking, promoting the digital economy to build a thriving digital Asia. So First one is software information incubation and cultivation. The second one is the industrial value added and innovative application. And third one is digital island toward the global stage. So both of them that can help to us to share the industry future and share the experience. And we are looking for the tool that promote digital transformation within industries and the digital economy. And we want to work close with the global think tank to drive an effective digital economy plans and regulations. Finally, promote digital transformation within industries and the digital economy, working together to build a thriving Digital Asia. Under my administration, we have vision that digital transformation and do more cybersecurity in Taiwan. This goal, we have 3 goals that encourage our enterprise to investment in digitalization and development digital talent, since talent is most important for the industry. And we want to create a digital industry ecosystem. And when last year, I moved my position from DG IDB under Ministry of Economic Affairs. I moved to Ministry of Digital Affairs, take charge of the DG of ADI. I have 4 strategies. First one is since Audrey Tang, she wants to have resilience for all. So resilience for digitalization is very, very important. Second one is integration. Since ITT can integrate everything and integrate not only for the industry, but also for the agency, that resources from IDB and the small medium enterprise and the Department of Commerce and the Department of Industry Technology. These resources move to my administration. We take charge of the R&D and the industry affairs here in Taiwan. And everything goes digital, then security is very important. So cybersecurity is a national security growth engine. So we should protect our IPR, protect our hidden champion, protect our CI. Then cybersecurity skill will train in practice region and help the industry to grow. The last one is empowerment. Since empower industry by digital implementation and innovative application very important. If you a company doing the textile food processing, then introduce more ICT, more AI, then we help it empowerment in textile, in food processing. So this kind of promotion, digitalization across all industries is my job, and my colleague and my team working together with CISA, working together with industry, working together with society that do the industry digital transformation. So we also have the program to development of SaaS for SME, small medium enterprise digital transformation that encourage IT service providers developing easy to use SaaS service. First one is service integration, second one is data sharing, and the third one is multi-cloud integration. So we also have a subsidy and to service provide 1.2 billion to investment. And the mechanism for this we call T-Cloud Marketplace. That currently we are promoting the T-Cloud Marketplace to assist industries in digital transformation in various industries. T-Cloud Marketing Platform provides subsidies of 30,000 points within 50% self-funding to assist various industries in quickly adopting subscription-based mobile embedded cloud solutions. This platform aims to help enterprises reduce their burden and take the first step of digitalization and the digital transformation. More important is that we have this one, and also we have quality check. And the CISA help us to do this kind of quality check. And also CISA member, they are solution provider. They can have this providing hundreds of cloud solutions to help the applicant, help the industries in T-Cloud to find what they want. So we have 15 categories of this kind of solution provider to help our industry. And also we have one-stop service to that if the industry want to have a consult service, then ADI will provide these services. Since we are working together with III and the CISA, have this kind of national innovation system to help our industry here in Taiwan. And Taiwan, the cybersecurity is very important. So we also have this kind of focus point on supply chain security. In Tainan Salon, we have ACW South working with E3 and III, not only for manufacturer security, but also some of the APP security and the product security, that especially for the chip security, that is Taiwan chip security, very important to support the all industry for ICT. And the IoT device security and the demonstration site also in ACW South that have our people, our industry to have a site demonstration there. And the talent is very important. So how to do talent cultivation pace of digital talent? For a job hunting after graduation, how to link to industry is very important. So practice and the training is very important. That cultivation of next generation digital talent for digital innovation, digital trends, and the cross industry applications. And like mental based problem solving, on-job training, and the competing based training. This is the core. Then not only this one, but we also expand to enter the workforce that promote digital solution, especially like introduce new AI innovations and application and developing innovative solution, and expanding the cross-industry application use digital tools. This tool is for industry, but university and the graduate student also for industry, but it's preparing for the industry that cross-demand learning that we call digital use, and the cultivate cross-domain student digital capability and empower digital use with internship while helping them obtain license. Under university, that high school student that we are thank you for Microsoft and Google, they have proposed this idea to us, to government, that routine in digital knowledge experience, that all basic and application workplace experience site visit. This kind of high school student education we also do here in Taiwan. And in Taiwan, we also have private 5G empower digital transformation of industry. This is that what to do is based on 5G private network. We apply the commercial innovation engine to build an innovative application service ecosystem with communication technology. In the past, before MODA set up, is under NCC, but NCC is a regulator, so how to speed up it in some of the activity is under IDB's job. But now government reform. After that, this job is moved to my administration. And how to do that? Public Association is a guide to form 5G vertical application industry promotion group to develop 5G application blueprint for vertical industry. We also working together with the association to help us have the special interest group that SIG recommended that benchmark company and implement this kind of innovation for 5G dedicated frequency and the private network to peers and the industry to observe and learn. So this is have the industry different trial here in Taiwan. And AI is most important during the time period, especially this year, OpenAI announced. Then in Taiwan, we already ready for them. In the past, we have AI initiative action plan 1.0, and now we modified it to AI action plan 2.0. That including 4 sectors. First one is talent cultivation. We select training institutions to offer industry-aligned course and provide education grant that through project-based implementation address real challenges faced by enterprise and development AI solution to resolve pain point. And the second one is technology advancement, that development all-in-one software system that enable business to generate AI application solutions with minimal resources, saving workforce for enterprise and accelerate the implementation of AI application. For industry development, we select public association to establish special industry group SIG. Facilitate the matchmaking of IT service provided with industry and provide subsidy to enterprise for implementing integrated software and hardware solution. That some come the proof of concept and offer guidance for enhancing technology capability to undergo POB, proof of business. And finally is evaluation and verification that establish AI evaluation standards and application guidelines and exchange insight with international evaluation institution and set up AI product and the system evaluation center. And this topic we were working with E3 and III and Government Research Institute. Some of that achieved for the Smart City Taiwan. The Smart City Taiwan project aims to drive business opportunities through digital services, create digital resilience cities, and promote the transformation of industrial service models. This further change people's lifestyle. As a result, the use of smart city application is expected to become increasing widespread over time. And every year in March, Taiwan, we do the Smart City Expo, and we invite all over the world country to the city mayor visit Taiwan to see the solution. And last week, I just accompanied with Deputy Minister Huai Li. We just visited London and signed the MOU with the EU RD, European Bank Reconstruction and Development. We are working together for the smart city for the future. And in Taiwan, we also have a Taiwan Employment Gold Card. Taiwan employing this card is to attract and to do more for the foreigner. They have the talent that they have this car, they can this kind of open work permit issued to individual and seeking employment. And the spouse and the children can apply for dependent residence permits. And the individual who are employed or self-employed in Taiwan can directly join the health insurance. And the individual who meet certain eligibility criteria can enjoy that 50% tax reduction on portion of their salary income that exceed NT 3 million within a period of 5 years. That's starting from the tax year. Last one is eligible apply for permanent residence at 3 years. That last year, the Britannic just visited Taiwan, and we give him this gold card for the digital that have more attract more talent come to Taiwan and work for Taiwan, work for the industry. Since the talent shortage for the future is very like Japan, like European, that we face this kind of situation. We want to more talent work for Taiwan ICT industry. In the conclusion that explore growth opportunity in the next decade is very important. So clearly defined 10-year strategy goal is my job, and we are focused on digital growth opportunity while leveraging the value of digital talent. So embrace the digital industry revolution is a shared future. And this month, the Ministry of Digital Affairs, we are almost 1 year ago, government set up this ministry, and we work together with CISA, work together with the industry to have doing more resource and development here in Taiwan for the software technology and this industry. So last one is that digital technology capability make industries resilient, and also cybersecurity capability make industry work better. So if you want to learn more, please visit our website, https://moda.gov.tw and the ADI. And also we have Meta fan page. So you also can visit our Meta and have GAN, make a ZAN in our Meta, this page that you can know more about what we do here in Taiwan. And my speech is here, so thank you very much for your patience. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. The Director General, Mr. Liu Zhenhua, Director General of the Administration for Digital Industries from MODA, Ministry of Digital Affairs. Wonderful presentation. 我们再次掌声给署长好吗？谢谢署长，精彩的 presentation， 精彩。Ladies and gentlemen, and now for another wonderful presentation. All the presentations are wonderful, I promise you. Up next, keynote speech number 2, I have the honor of welcoming once again onto the stage from Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation. Please welcome Tan Sri Datuk Amar Haji Mohammed, Chairman Moshidi. The topic would be on fulfilling the promise of the digital age, innovation and technology driving economic prosperity, social inclusivity, and environmental sustainability.
Good morning again. I'm here for the second time. I hope I'm not going to bore you. Mr. Zhang just presented quite a wonderful keynote address just now. I think he has spelled out a lot of applications and solutions that are already applied in Taiwan, and we are going towards that journey as well. So today, this morning, I'm going to speak on that journey before we reach your journey. Good morning to all of you. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude and thank you for inviting me to be one of your guest speakers, Mr. Brian, in today's session, especially in Taipei, Taiwan. I was here 10 years ago. This is probably a good opportunity for me to have another assessment of how far you have progressed for the last 10 years. But I must say, I'm amazed, and what you're doing here, phenomenal, and it's great. I would like to use this opportunity to actually share with you a small region in Malaysia with a population of only about 2.8 million. And we are very ambitious. We want to be as good as Taiwan, maybe, or for that matter, we are modeling ourselves with Estonia. Estonia is only 1.3 million people, but they are probably the best digital country in Europe. Sarawak, Malaysia, digitalization journey and how we embrace the transformation is about how we want to grow the economy and how we want to improve the livelihood of our people. It is a journey that can only be achieved. We bring all our resources together, all our stakeholders together, and also to learn from countries around us, like platform today. This is what our take is when we come here to Taiwan. Let me first start with introduction of Sarawak. Where are we? Where I come from. And later I will dwell a little bit more on how we accelerate our digital transformation towards advanced digital economy. We are only just about 5 hours flight from Kuching, Sarawak to Taiwan, Taipei. I had a good flight yesterday. I was worried about the thunderstorm and the typhoon, but it was perfect landing in Taipei. So we are about, if around the region in Asia, we just take about 5 hours flight to Japan, to Korea, to Australia, even to India, and these huge economies around us. So we're not too far away from countries which are very advanced in technology. Malaysia, as you all know, is made up of 3 regions, basically. Sarawak. Let me get some pointer here. Oh, this one doesn't, I cannot, this is a LED screen, right? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Anyway, we are made up of 3 regions, Malaysia, Sarawak, Sabah, and West Malaysia. And Sarawak is the biggest region in the country, on the island of Borneo, as you can see there. And it's not too far from the new capital of Indonesia that's coming up on the island of Borneo. And we have a large tract of land and abundant natural resources, including timber, oil and gas, minerals, and hydropower, with huge economic potential. Therefore, we are an emerging region with a very, very profitable investment hub, offering a lot of cost-competitive advantage with good connectivity. In terms of our economy, we have maintained quite a good trade surplus with trading partners in Asia and Europe. And we, of course, aspire to leapfrog our GDP from a growth of about 8% per year. It's a huge, ambition, to achieve about 280 billion by 2030 from the current growth of about 4%. And when we want to increase our household income as well from about USD 1,000 ringgit now to triple the number. So that's a huge jump, but we feel and we believe we can do it. So because we want to be a developed nation as well, based on the World Bank, if you achieve 15,000 ringgit of household income, you are classified as developed status. So this is our target. At the global level, as you all know, there's a growing gap between the rate of digital technology adaptation and having appropriate conducive policies, regulations, and digital readiness to maximize our digital value. Some of these areas that need to be addressed include policies and readiness for technology adoption, and also data monetization, workforce readiness, digital infrastructure connectivity, and the growing vibrant technology sector, and of course, investment as well as bridging the digital divide, cross-border data is flowing, and research, innovation, entrepreneurship, and cybersecurity, as mentioned earlier, are forefront in all these subjects. According to the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development report, UNCTAD, digital economy development still is highly concentrated in developed countries, with more than 75% of the cloud computing market, 50% of the world hyperscale data centers, and the highest rate of 5G adoption, and plus 94% of the AI startup funds, and 90% of the market platform capitalization in North America, in Europe, and contributed to about 79% of the online content creation. So this area that this focus and concentration are. So this difference caused by highly divided digital characteristics in digital economy, where 23% of developing countries' population still have no access to mobile broadband network, and only 20% of the people can have access to internet in comparison to two high digital tech countries in the world. Other factors that are causing the digital divide include countries' digital readiness, including human capital development, investment, research, innovation, ease of doing business, funding, technology adoption, vibrant technology sector, and also digital infrastructure. So these are some subject of disparity between developed and undeveloped countries. Back to Malaysia. Malaysia, as a developing nation, embarked on its digital economy blueprint to transform the country to a digitally driven high-income nation and regional leader in the digital economy. It spells out the effort to initiatives to deliver an aspiration of the My Digital concept. The blueprint charts the trajectory of the digital country contribution to Malaysian economy and builds the foundation to drive digitalization across Malaysia, including addressing the digital divide. Now, go back from the world global level to Malaysia. Now, I'm bringing you to Sarawak, the region where I come from. Sarawak is unique in its economic structure, as well as its cultural and social fabric, because they are divided by the big ocean is now, if you can see it. We want to jumpstart our digital economy by leveraging on technology advancement and innovation to achieve a sustainable economic development and aspire to become a developed region in Malaysia by 2030. The Sarawak Development Plan is well encapsulated in our three strategies or three development plans. The first one is the Sarawak Digital Economy Strategy 2018-2022. That was the first phase of our digital strategy. And then we developed during the post-COVID-19 development strategy for 2030, which was launched in 2021. So this will run all the way to 2030. And of course, to be supported by a digital economy blueprint, which has been developed for up to 2030 and will be launched soon. Over the development plan since 2018, we have progressively shifted from a traditional commodity-based economy to digital economy, green economy, and circular-driven economy by innovation, technology, and sustainability in line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So we are pursuing our growth under the ambit of ESG. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sarawak Digital Economy 2018 to 2022 outlined the vision and mission as well as strategic actions to be implemented in order to chart our digital economy journey, and Sarawak has been embarking on digital transformation ever since, with a clear direction to drive Sarawak economy to become a high-income and developed status by 2030. So these are the three development plans where we had already in place. So like I said just now, we are on that roadmap to Taiwan. Strategy focused on 8 economic sectors, which are driven by 7 enablers and 47 strategic action to be executed. So by end of 2022, we have achieved 154 projects implemented during the course of that 5 years of our digital economy strategy 2018 to 2022. Over the 5 years, some of the achievement I can share with you here is the launch of our Sarawak e-wallet and become the primary platform for the business and government private sector transactions. We are proud of it because there was never such initiative before that. The e-wallet users in Sarawak have increased tremendously over the years, and the community prefer not to use cash when we had that e-wallet introduced. Secondly, we have established the first Tier 4 design and certified career neutral and green data center. This is another initiative between Batam near Singapore, all the way linking to Sarawak, to ensure all communities in the urban areas are connected. And of course, it is an internet cable system that connects Sarawak to Indonesia using submarine cable. And this system forms the shortest latency route from Sarawak to Singapore. Maybe soon to Taiwan as well. Apart from that, digital inclusivity programs, we had to bring the people, because we have huge land of people staying in very remote areas. Some don't even have electricity. So these are all our challenge. So we want to bring internet, but we have to bring power as well. We're talking about power. We have huge power, but the cost of building the infrastructure to bring them power, electricity, connectivity is another challenge. So these are part and parcel of our journey, but fortunately we have been able to provide a large power supply to all our people in the remote areas, which include using solar. So these are our alternatives. So including digital inclusivity become an important agenda for us to ensure all our communities in urban and rural areas are digitally ready and benefit as well from the digital economy. So these are some of the achievements that we've done over the last 5 years. I won't want to run through every one of them. The efforts were also intensified on the telecommunication infrastructure and connectivity. The Sarawak government is committed to have access to the world via 4G and 5G in certain areas that is secure and resilient enough to deal with all sorts of future challenges, including cybersecurity, and foster rapid digitalization that will transform the whole economy and the society. We have connectivity intervention together with the federal government. We call it the Sarawak Broadband Network, as well as the National Digital Network, or Jendela, to cover Sarawak, to connect the whole of Sarawak at least up to 94% by next year. So 94% of Sarawak will be connected with 4G at least. But the other 6% is where the challenge is. So we are looking at various alternative technology, including satellite, to reach that 6%. Because that 6% is very, very remote in the locality. Through this initiative, the people in the rural areas can access to what is important: telemedicine, education, e-commerce, and also engage in their community social media. So this is how digital transformation impacting the people in remote areas become our key agenda. Now, let me move to our post-COVID development strategy, just to give you some insight of it. In this challenging environment, the Sarawak government planned ahead and launched the post-COVID development strategy, because we know that if we don't plan for post-COVID, we might be left behind. The aspiration is that by 2030, we will be a thriving society driven by data and innovation, where everyone enjoys economic prosperity, social inclusivity, and sustainable environment. This will chart the path to strategically position ourselves in the competitive region in this new era. In the post-COVID 2030 strategy is anchored on 6 economic sectors as the engine of growth. These sectors are manufacturing, agriculture, tourism, forestry, mining, and social services. So these 6 sectors will be supported by 7 enablers, namely digital transformation, innovation, education, human capital, basic infrastructure, utilities, transport, and renewable energy. Talking about renewable energy, 80% of our energy comes from hydropower. The other 20% is still gas and a small amount of coal. But we are moving towards 100% renewable energy, including solar. The Sarawak government recognized the opportunities provided by digital economy to serve as a new source of our fiscal revenue. So this is, of course, like Mr. Zhang was talking about, based on all the applications and all the solutions that has been mentioned, which we can actually leverage on to increase our productivity, improve our efficiency, and to spur the economic growth of Sarawak. Finally, let me just give you some insight about our Sarawak Digital Economy Blueprint 2030. So this will be the one that will drive our digitalization in a big way, especially encouraging investment from the private sector to join us and also to support as well as to benefit, of course, from this blueprint that we have. To ensure that our post-COVID 2030 will be a success, it must be supported by way of technology, innovation, and data. Sarawak established its second digital strategy, which is known as the Sarawak Digital Economy Blueprint. And the blueprint sets out how Sarawak will secure its future as a leading digital economy and society by 2030. This comprehensive plan builds upon the existing strategy and also the post-COVID strategy. And of course, it will be driven by one, nurture the integrated ecosystem to foster digital society. Secondly, is to build the right foundation to grow the digital economy. Thirdly, foster business growth and vibrant technology sector, and capitalize on digital technologies to maximize digital value, as well as to deliver simple and secure, trusted government services. And we like to model that also with countries like China, Taiwan, as well as even Estonia, Europe. The Sarawak Digital Economy Blueprint 2030 is built on 5 pillars to ensure that we can achieve our vision. First pillar is economic growth priorities. This will accelerate the digitalization of economic sectors and data monetization, as well as boosting economic competitiveness through digitalization. And the second pillar is digital business development. This will support and grow the globally competitive and vibrant technology sector, investment, startups, and spins in Sarawak. Public sector services, we will ensure that we are able to deliver efficient, trusted services and improve the ease of doing business, because the government sector is very important in supporting investment and ease of doing business. And of course, the frontier technology adoption, which enable the economy-wide transformation and economic growth. And finally, the foundation of digital economy. This one is to accelerate the readiness in infrastructure, connectivity, data governance, cybersecurity, talent, research, as well as entrepreneurship. So this will encompass the whole blueprint for Sarawak, all the 5 pillars. Once we are focused and very stretched in our effort to make sure these pillars become implemented, I believe we'll be successful and we will reach the Taiwan stage of development. I always say Taiwan because I'm in Taiwan. This blueprint is a living document that will transform the whole economy and society from conventional, traditional, resource-based economy into a more environmentally sustainable technology-based economy. Because we did not use much of this when we grew our economy before. Now, with this advancement of technology, I believe our productivity will be higher and sustainable development will be achieved much better. Just before I end my presentation, I'd like to say that this effort of Sarawak to move to the next level of economic progress and growth with sustainable development is basically to give our citizens the opportunity to enjoy economic prosperity, which you cannot deny, because for them it's about connectivity, for them it's about how to reach a level of economic prosperity for themselves. And this can only be done if we are providing the basic infrastructure for them, which is connectivity. Of course, with connectivity, talent, and infrastructure in place, we want to see more startups contributing to hundreds of millions to our GDP or economy. Our business should grow exponentially, and in line with the advance of technology, our rural people will be able to use technology to even enlarge their product potential from the rural areas. And using, of course, on the basis of course, sustainable development and to save our planet. That's the most important thing. So with this, we hope Sarawak, as it is now, our GDP from digital is about 10%. So we should be able to probably triple the number by 2030. So GDP from digital sector should reach maybe about 30% of our total GDP. So ladies and gentlemen, I have hope I have given you a bit of insight of what we're doing and also what we expect to gain from this conference, and also for you to see what the opportunities we have in Sarawak. And I hope this will be also not the last time we meet, because we're going to host the World Congress on Innovation and Technology, WCIT Congress, on the 4th to 6th of October this year. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to Sarawak. But I can't provide you the tickets, of course. But it's not very far. It's only 5 hours flight to a place called Kuching. And you want to know more about Kuching, I want to show you a few short video about Sarawak so that you can be enthused to come to Sarawak for WCIT and see your potential that you can benefit from that. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your indulgence. And before I step down, let's enjoy the video. Thank you, and see you again.
This is a new horizon. One we'd never imagined. In a land as old as time lies the ancient wisdom of mankind. We are all in search of something greater, to find meaning in the mysteries long forgotten. What if we went back to where it all began and reconnect with our origin? Now feel the rhythm of Sarawak. May you come alive even in the stillness as you awaken to newfound senses. May this life be a more immersive journey for as far as you wander. Sarawak, your journey begins here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so you're welcome to Sarawak for the WITA event in October. Wonderful Sarawak. Wonderful achievement of Sarawak's digital economy. Thank you so much to Dan 3, Datuk Chairman Mr. Moshidi. Once again, our applause for Chairman Moshidi. Thank you. Terima kasih. Terima kasih. Thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, moving on, keynote speech number 3. The topic is Towards a Digital Twin Korea, a digital platform government project. So please join me now in welcoming Madam Kim Soo-jung, Director of the Digital Society Planning Division, ICT Policy Bureau from the Ministry of Science and ICT of Korea. Welcoming Madam Kim Soo-jung. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Yeah. Thank you for your great presentation, Director General Mr. Liu and Chairman of SDEC. We really enjoyed the amazing video. Two of us, introduced the very comprehensive policies about digitalization. In my case, I will focus on digital twin. Actually, last year I was invited to the Singapore government for the digital government exchange conference. I had introduced about AI plus X. Yeah, talking about how we can, reduce energy consumption and how to keep the public safety with the AI technology and healthcare, like you introduced, But this time, I will just show you how we can utilize the digital twin technology for the public good. Okay, before I start, I will thank you for giving me this opportunity to share our digital twin experience with you today. Yeah, as we all know, digital twin is a key technology for digital transformation, a technology that replicates the real world in the virtual world and uses this for real-time control and prediction. Digital twin is able to support process optimization and data-based decision-making and through modeling, analysis, and simulation. Especially when we combined with AI with the digital twin technology, we can enable more advanced analysis and more accurate prediction. It can be applied in many different fields, including urban planning and manufacturing, logistics and transportation. And this can be a driving force for innovation across both industry and public sector. Okay, next page. Yeah. Many countries are showing great interest in digital twin and are actively developing national strategies to leverage these technologies in their core industries. Korea has adopted a data-driven vision of digital governance, which is called digital platform government. And we think that digital twin can play a pivotal role in promoting scientific decision-making in important areas to build these important areas that will directly benefit our people. The ultimate aim is to build a digital twin Korea by applying this technology to each of our core sectors. Each government ministry in Korea is actively promoting digital twin tech projects. For example, Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport, we call it MOLIT. MOLIT is leading the digital twinning of infrastructure right across the country using geographic data and 3D modeling. And Environmental Ministry is using digital twin and AI to reorganize the management of a country's water management, water resources, including dams and rivers, giving it to ability to better predict and more rapidly respond to problems. These days, finance minister and healthcare ministers and other ministries also, they begun to deploy the digital twin technology. My ministry, MSIT, is in charge of this, technology policy making and development, and aim to stimulate development in each field through pilot projects, promoting innovation and the use of advanced digital technologies, including digital twin and AI and 5G, cloud computing, etc. This is our digital twin strategies in 2021. MSIT produced this digital twin strategies. The main goals were to open up 50,000 3D modeling data, expand the number of companies specializing in digital twin, and raise the levels of digital twin technology. Our goal of the strategy was to support general purpose 3D modeling, promote open platforms so that anyone can easily build digital twins, create new digital twin markets, and develop a digital twin federation technology to link twins, different twins technologies together, plus deregulation to help grow digital twin usage. Next, our existing digital strategy will be reorganized in line with the new government's digital platform government initiative. The DPC, we call it DPC, Digital Platform Government. DPC plan announced in April, last April, included the goal of establishing a hyper-connected digital twin Korea, including the initial setting of digital twin in the 4 areas: transportation, public safety, energy, and cities. MSIT will lead this cross-government digital twin Korea development plan, working together with the other government ministries and agencies. Now I would like to share with you some use cases of digital twin application and development in Korea. This is an R&D project to develop digital twin federation technology. It enables different digital twin instances to combine and become interoperable with each other. Digital twin federation is expected to improve monitoring and decision making, allowing complex real-world problems to be solved more easily. Federation will combine individual twins in fields such as tourism and transportation and the environment, enabling, for example, tourist comfort index with an on-screen map and the the information on congestion. And also including the parking facilities and fine dust and weather and traffic condition as well. We will develop a common platform for this kind of different twin solutions with based on the federation technology and distribute it as open sources. Underground utility conduits are important national facilities carrying vital public lifelines such as power, telecommunications, and running waters. They enable citizens' lives to be lived safely and conveniently. In case of fire and flooding in the underground conduits, it's difficult to respond quickly and effectively due to their hidden location. This can cause large-scale damage. So we are developing digital twin technologies that can reduce disaster damage in underground communities to prevent the spread of the problems. We will create a high precision 3D virtual conduit system identical to the real-world one and collect data through the IoT sensors installed in the ducts in many multiple areas and assesses risks through AI-based simulation. This is a digital twin-based smart prediction and emergency response system designed to minimize the damage from urban flooding. Urban flooding damage is caused by a combination of a river overflow and city center surface flooding. So it's necessary to manage both upstream rivers and downstream facilities at the same time. Our ministry signed an MOU with both Environment Ministry and local governments for collaboration on advanced digital twin projects under the memorandum. MSIT supports the development of digital twin-based technologies, and while Environment Ministry and local governments apply and utilize the developed technologies for their disaster responding system. Flood response simulations are generated by analyzing data collected through IoT sensor and CCTV and rainfall forecast information and river level and topographic data and urban facility status information. Using the flood response system, we expect to be able to predict flooding in the city between minimum 3 hours and maximum 6 hours in advance, and to notify residents of the flooding risk. And more quickly, we send the alert message through the SMS. Starting in 2021, the area covered by this kind of system has been gradually expanded, while the Han River Flood Control Center has been building the joint platform for integrated nationwide flood response system. We continue to search for or discover new opportunities for innovation using digital twin. For example, Jagalchi Market in Busan is a large fish market adjacent to the beach, which is visited by more than 400,000 people every year. We intended to help revitalize the local economy by upgrading this market, applying digital twin technology to prevent disasters such as flooding or building fire, thus enhancing the safety of the people. Another example would be the application of digital twin to distribution center to prevent breakdowns and improve worker safety. The Korean Postal Logistics Center, this center is under my ministry, one of our affiliates, is a major logistic hub handling the nation's largest volume of the goods. A suspension of operation due to a fire or other accidents would cause large-scale public harm, but the facilities, many interconnected conveyor belts and automatic classifiers spread over 3 stories, making it hard to detect accidents and difficult to find the evacuation routes. Digital twin technology will enable predict maintenance, effective accident simulations, better collision prevention, and evacuation route guidance in case of fire. I prepared more, but I prepared more, but I cannot see the slides. I don't know why it's. I think it was missed there. Yeah. Anyway, to save time, just I will just make a conclusion with this slide. Okay. I would like to suggest some key considerations for the successful development of digital twin technology. First, it's necessary to improve data quality through standardization and expansion of data sharing. And it's also really important to develop interoperability between twins by developing digital twin federation technology. And sustainability is the key to reduce maintenance costs and environmental impact. Lastly, we need to think more about how to use the digital twin to address social problems and respond to climate change. Digital twin technology still has a long way to go, and to maintain its momentum, global cooperation will be needed, really necessary, I think. For example, digital twin will be useful for predicting the precise path of typhoons and responding to the danger of fine dust and efficient management of import and export shipments in ports. Countries can work together on digital twin standardization and technology exchange and joint research. Perhaps most important of all, digital twin needed to use to solve problems between countries and reduce the various risks facing our humanity. Yeah, that's all my presentation for today. Thank you for listening.
Our applause. Thank you very much. Long or short, it is a wonderful presentation. Thank you very much. 감사합니다. Thank you to Madame Kim Soo-jung, Director of the Digital Society Planning Division, ICT Policy Bureau, from the Ministry of Science and ICT of Korea. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, keynote speech number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, this is on the topic of Smart Vision of Thailand, the vision of Smart Thailand, and what's next. Join me in welcoming, with our applause, ladies and gentlemen, 掌声欢迎 Dr. Pasakon Pratunbuturn, Senior Executive Vice President of the Digital Economy Promotion Agency, DEPA, from Thailand. Sawadee-krap.
Sawadee-krap. Okay, good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. So this is my second time in Taiwan in this year. So it's really my great honor to be here once again. So it's good time to share you what's been going on in Thailand about the smart city. So I'm from the Ministry of Digital Economy and Society. It's quite similar to the MODA, but we are 7 years old. And my office, DEPA, it stands for Digital Economy and Promotion Agency. So I have a lot of slides, but I will skip some slides and show some important information to deliver to you. So it's the law of DEPA. Basically, we promote the digital economy similar to the IDA things. This is the picture of the Thailand economic structure. You see that at the bottom of the pyramid, the agriculture, the number of enterprise, even the number of employees, mostly are from the agriculture sector. And in the middle is the SME, but you see the contribution to the GDP, mostly from the large enterprise. So we have no choice, but we have to promote the bottom of the pyramid, transform them using the digital technology, smart farm, and smart SME. This is why we need the digital economies. We use a transformation. This is our job. And smart city is the ecosystem. So because the smart city, they need the IoT sensor, they need the digital twin, they need the 5G. So this is like a marketplace of the digital economy. But at the same time, it's all promote the better living of the people, of the citizens. So it's a win-win. That's why we use a smart city is our ecosystem. And it's a bottom-up approach because we let the city propose what they need, not from us. But our job, our role is to matching what they need with the technology that maybe from you, from Taiwanese companies. Today, if you heard from the news, the parliament will select the new prime minister in Thailand. So I hope that we got a new prime minister. But whoever become the prime minister, this one still will exist because this is a national plan. This is a 5-year plan, start from this year for the next 5 years. We have this is number 13 plans. That's why we have the 13 development milestones and 4 development areas. But you see the area number 8, the milestone number 8, smart city as well as safe and livable regions with sustainable growth. That means we focus on smart city. Whoever become the prime minister, the cabinet, they have still to have to drive the smart city for the next 5 years, for sure. It's still in the national plan. And another plan, including the manufacturing, the natural resource, environment, sustainability, and the key enabler for Thailand transformation. This is our economic and social plan. Here is just for the smart city. We begin from 2017 that the cabinet formed the committee to drive the smart cities. And we joined the ASEAN Smart City Network. Today we have 29 cities around the ASEAN become the member of ASEAN Smart City Network. We're working together. We also come out with the Smart City Thailand logo. I will show you next what is the role of the Smart City Thailand logo, how we drive the smart city, our strategies. And also we have a lot of events, activity to training the people, the younger people to help the cities. Okay, here come from the committee, the smart city steering committees. They also form it's like a roadmap and the definition of the smart city. So we have 7 areas of the smartness. And it could be the livable city or it could be the new city. In any city, some people taking a picture. Okay, this is the picture of the committee. I have to change the slides if we got the new prime minister. So this will be the own slide. But anyway, this is how it works. You will see that we have a 2-step. 3 steps. At the first step, any city in Thailand with the population of more than 10,000 could apply to become the smart city in our program. That's why we have 133 cities, but we have only 77 provinces in Thailand. Because the 10,000 is in the level of the size level of municipality. So we have more than 2,000 municipalities in Thailand. So that is the size that we promote for the smart city, not the whole province. Any city, even private sector city, could apply to become the smart city. or local government. So today we have 133 cities that have already submitted the proposal to DPA because we are the secretariat of the National Committee. Once they submit the proposal, we do the incubate, we train them, let them learn more about the technology and to become the smart city. If they pass the criteria, they get the logo, Smart City Thailand logo, and they can claim the benefit from the government, like a funding, sandbox, regulatory sandbox, tax exemption. You see the logo here. So we have 133 cities and 97 of them still be in the incubator zone. And today, 36 of them have already passed the criteria and get the benefit from the government. This is a requirement that they have to pass. So we have to know what is the vision of each city because different context, different culture have different requirements. So they have to submit their own proposal. That is why we call it bottom-up approach. Because I don't know the requirement of the city. They know themselves. So they have to write down the proposal and submit to DPA. And what kind of the infrastructure they need, and the city must have the city data platform because it's a digital transformation. That's why we need the digital data. So it's open data. That means if you want to do the business with the city, you can search the catalog here, the data, and you can do the analytics, or you can plug into the API to do your service for the city. It makes you easier. And this is a solution. You have to propose the solutions and the sustainability models, how to make it sustainable. So this is the requirement, and we have the 7 smartness area with the same KPI. They have to meet this kind of KPI. It's quite tough, but it takes maybe 10 years or more than 10 years. But you have to show your effort to meet these targets. This is the picture of today that we have 36 cities around Thailand that receive the Smart City Thailand logo that they can claim the benefit from the government. And you see that this is our Prime Minister that hand the certificates to the cities. And this is one of the benefits from the Board of Investments. And the benefit is here for the private sector, because if you do the business like a smart bus in the city, you can get the tax exemption on your services. So that's why many private sector try to get involved in the smart city project in Thailand, because they get the tax exemption here. Another one that this is not only for smart city, any digital service and products. I suggest that you have to find a local partner in Thailand and submit your products or services to this catalog. DPA will handle this catalog. If you listed your product in this catalog, it will be easier for local government to do the procurement process. And for the private sector, if they spend money on your product or service, they can claim the expense that they spend, they can claim to the tax deduction. So this is why we use catalog to promote the digital economies. And many more benefits are come. But it's not easy to be listed here because we have some criteria on the security, on the safety, and the feature or the function of the product. So you have to pass that criteria. It depends on the products. But just contact me or DPA to visit. But I suggest that you should find the local partner, because this one eligible for the Thai company. But any product, maybe from Taiwanese or from Korea, from whoever, but you have to use the hand of the local company, Thai company to apply. Okay? This is the same, but to show you the details, but I don't go in the details. I believe that they will provide the presentation to the audience. Okay. Okay, this is another program we call the Smart City Ambassador This program where we train the boot camp for the new generation, the new graduate students, because they work closely with their hometowns, and they are the new generation. They know well how to absorb, to learn the new technology, and let them be the bridge between the technology and the local government. So we use this criteria. We call it Smart City Ambassador. It's a young ambassador. We train this group and let them work at their hometowns, cities. This is for the next coming year. So our target is 105 smart city in the next 5 years, if it is stated in the national plan. So we are step by step with some activity. We have the Thailand Smart City Expo every year. This year is on November 22nd to the 24th at the Queen Circuit, Bangkok. So you are welcome to join. Okay, let's take a closer look on the proposal that have already submitted to DIPA. And I do some analytics to show you in the 7 smartness area, and we found that the environment is the number 1 requirement, smart environment, following by smart living is the number of projects. But for the budget spend, mobility, because the infrastructure of the transportation maybe consume a lot of the resource and the budget. That's why mobility take a lot of a high budget. So this is from the proposal that city submitted to DIPA when we do the analytics. To deep down on what kind of the technology that they need, in particular 7 smartness area. So you can see from the point cloud here that the IoT, solar, online platform, e-learnings. So I will give this slide to you so you can do some, because maybe you have the solution matching with these requirements. So it is a good opportunity that you can exchange. Because I have the requirement. My job is to matching the solution with you guys. You have a solution. This is the requirement and solution needed from the proposal. This is some example of the smart environment in Samyang Smart City. I just show the, some existing, if you have time to visit Bangkok, this is in Bangkok. So you feel free to contact me. I can make a technical tour to this area in Chulalongkorn University. And this is another one in Chulalongkorn University. They use the solar rooftop to be the car park area to save the energy, some district cooling system, many of the feature, but I not show here. And some smart mobility. I think Taiwan's you are go very advanced. So this is quite similar to in Taiwan, like e-scooter, bike sharing, some EV tuk-tuk that it have the application to share the sharings. Some the healthcare. Okay, for the last one, the keynote, the key takeaway. The smart city in Thailand is the national agenda. So it will be exit in the next 5 years for sure, because in the national plan. And of course, we drive the smart city using the digital transformation. That's why we need the data. The AI, everything is about the analytics. You need the data, good data. That's why data is the key players. And the last one, we drive the smart city from the bottom up. So it's a citizen-centric. It's not a lead by the technology. Not because we have the 5G, we try to push to the city. We start with the requirement first, and then we try to matching the need to the supply. So this our approach is a citizen-centric. So that is conclude my presentation within less than 15 minutes. So it's a challenge to be the last person before lunch. Anyway, I make it, and then you have feel free to contact me. Thank you for patience.
Kapun Kap. Thank you very much to Dr. Patombutur. This is Smart City Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much This is 2023 Digital Asia Forum. Thank you for your participation. Thank you to our domestic and our foreign presenters. Wonderful, remarkable presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, together we will build a bigger and better and brighter digital future. Do you say yes? Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I love CISA. I love our social. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And we'll see you in our next forum. Have a good one. Have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.